High School in historic Wellsburg, West Virginia. WTRF proudly presents Ohio Valley Tonite with Nathan Marshall. Tonight's guest is Alpacas from Trinity Farm.
Welcome back to another season of Ohio Valley Tonite with Nathan Marshall. Tonight I'm joined by owners of Trinity Farm in Wellsburg, West Virginia, John and Christine Rudland. Thank you guys for coming in. And John and Christine, you deal in a sort of different animal at Trinity Farms. Can you please tell our audience what animal that is?
Alpacas.
Alpacas. Yes. John, have you ever been called Johnny Alpaca?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
Your wife didn't know that. Yeah. A little
Okay.
in fact. What do you think about that name? Because I love it.
Live with it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Gets the ladies going.
Yeah. Wow.
I have not.
These animals, they're not biting you at all. Like,
No, and you don't have to hold your hand flat because they don't have top teeth, so
Oh,
they can't
wow.
get a hold of skin.
so no alpacas have top teeth at all.
No.
It's like my grandma. Guys, I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about alpacas because I really don't. And anything I don't know a lot about, I just think is generally mean. So, do you have any interesting stories about alpacas being really mean, like giving
They
you
spit.
scars? Ooh.
Yeah, I
And-
swear it's from the bottom of their bellies because once you have smelled something like that, it stinks.
What's it smell like?
There is no smell bad enough. Let's say this. A 2-week-old dirty diaper smells good.
We have a 2.5-year-old, so everything is in relation to diapers.
John's bathing himself in the diaper.
Oh,
It's all right.
better.
Before you come in, rub that diaper on your face. When you live in Wellsburg, West Virginia, you hear things about people all the time. That's just the way it is, you know, rumors or whatever. But I heard that you traded in your 401k, everything basically for this alpaca farm. And this
Yes.
is your retirement, so to speak.
Yes.
And what makes you think that you can literally retire off the hide of...
Actually, it's the fleece.
Yeah.
And the highest selling alpaca sold 4 years ago for $675,000 to the Kellogg family in West Virginia.
Oh, my goodness. Who in the world in West Virginia has that much money to buy...
Not me.
Not me either.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness. I'm going to start
Yes.
buying them by myself.
Oh.
Yeah, here
Do
we
you do
go.
loans?
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna trade. Do you think one of them will give me a kiss if I lean in?
No. These guys won't.
Remember the food. I was trying to get you to give me a kiss.
girls. They're not cheap dates.
Oh, you are
They
too
wanna
good
be
for
fed
me.
first.
You are too good for me, number 83.
I actually brought a sample of fleece.
Well, let's see it.
This
Handy
is...
dandy Ziploc bag.
Oh, yeah.
Not just for holding vegetables anymore.
No, we don't use them for that.
You also want to look at the shine of the fur.
Yeah.
There's 5 things: the length, the thickness of it,
See the crimp?
density,
The more
the
it
crimp,
feels like a zipper,
and the shine.
you can feel how soft it is. Cashmere.
Cashmere.
Cashmere pricing. Guess
Oh,
what?
wow.
Cashmere. This is raw. This is unclean and unspun.
One of our acquaintances, we donated some of our wool to.
Yeah.
And I don't think they spun our wool, but they also promoted it and sent it to...
Socks for Soldiers was a program when my son-in-law was in Iraq the last time. I contacted them and gave them his information, and they sent like 300 pair of socks to Iraq. And they contracted with the government for the specs and everything for their socks.
Yeah.
And the soldiers loved them. They said that it was sex for their feet.
Wait, the alpaca socks were sex for their feet.
Yes.
Yes. They actually use it for textiles, but when the oil spills happened in the Gulf of Mexico,
Yeah.
They
sent
sent
down
out fleece.
fleece to that because it
Because
absorbs.
it'll absorb.
Yeah, they could just say, send it
It
out to him and say,
absorbs
it's like
the oil.
sex on the beach.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's it from Trinity Farms with the alpacas. I really appreciate it. They're really awesome creatures. I would like to own 5 billion of these things.
It
Maybe.
would cost
we
you
would
10
too.
million at least.
Well, I have that. Duh.
Yeah.
I'm going to go try to get spit on by these creatures.
Have fun.
Woohoo! There's some food. Come spit. Oh gosh, there's crap everywhere. We actually have a student question from a Brooke High School senior here, Lindsey Willis, and Lindsey says this.
Why is alpaca fur so valuable?
I'm kind of curious myself. Why is it so valuable?
Because it's in a high demand. They are not importing their alpacas anymore.
Oh, really?
They stopped doing that years ago. There's been a lot of controversy about alpacas and choosing a male for your females, things along those lines, because you always want to make sure that you get a better baby than what you have as an adult.
So there's a bunch of arranged marriages in alpaca
Yes.
farms?
Yes.
Yes, there are.
Yes.
It's like royalty.
Well, you know what? Stud fees can start at $2,500 and run as high as $10,000 for a date.
For a
Yes.
date?
For a
date.
drive-by date.
Goodness.
Yes.
Yes. And that's not even
Prostitution
in the
some
Lincoln.
countries.
Yes, it is. And a police officer friend of mine does do that.
He prostitutes himself.
Prostitutes the alpacas.
Yes.
Again, I want to thank my guests today, who have been John and Christine Rudland. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
They are of Trinity Farm's Alpacas in Wellsburg, West Virginia. And you can learn more information on that by...
My phone number, my cell, at 412-297-1220.
Yeah, go ahead and give them a call and try some of the fur.
Yes.
We do have lots of fleece
Yeah.
that I can sell.
This is usually the spot where we would wrap up the show, but we wanted to conclude the show a little bit different tonight. This is our first show, and during the summer, one of our guests, a very good friend of mine and a very wonderful lady, Michelle Huffman, actually passed away from breast cancer. And we want to take this moment as a moment of silence for her and the wonderful light that she was for this world and especially for our community here in Wellsburg. You will be missed, Michelle.